Welcome back to the 50-50. This is episode 4, and I'm very excited for this episode. I'm joined by Nathan as always.
Yeah, hello.
And this episode we're ranking our top 10 strikers in the Premier League. I mean, I'm very excited for this episode, Nathan. I love my strikers. I am a striker in pro clubs. Yeah, yesterday to tell the people.
Oh yeah, yesterday Jack was on absolute fire in Division 6 on pro clubs. We were in Division 1, but we reset our club.
The club went into administration. So,
it did. We've got a few relegations, so we decided to restart our club, and Jack was on absolute fire yesterday. I was playing pretty well as well.
He was the assist king, Sol Bamba.
Yeah, Sol Bamba, yeah.
But yeah, I'm very excited. I mean, there's
quite a lot of good strikers, isn't there, in the Prem?
Yeah, but there's also a lot of average strikers. I did do an honourable mentions because my honourable mentions were Danny Ings, solid striker, got 22 goals for Southampton. Hasn't really set the world alight at Villa, got injured. Always scores against Everton as always. Went for Antonio, he's quite injury prone. I do think he's a bit overrated. Samaka, he's just new to the league, got 16 goals last season. Who else have I got? Sorry about this. I got Ollie Watkins. He had a good couple of seasons in the Premier League now. Anya Winnie from Forest got his first goal in their first win in 23 years in the Premier League. Got 16 goals last season.
I've got Ivan Toney on there.
No, I've got Ivan Toney in my top 10.
Oh, so
I've got Neil Maupay and Alexander Mitrovic. I feel like Mitrovic will make the step up this year in the Premier League. I feel because he got 43 goals last season. I reckon he'll get like 12. He usually gets around 10 in the Prem.
What do you reckon about Kefi Moore?
Well, to be fair, Bournemouth, he used to play for Cardiff.
Of course,
in the Euros. He played like for 2 times last season, and he got them promoted with both his goals.
That's incredible.
But yeah, should we go into our top 10? Who have you got on in 10?
So as we spoke about him just previously, I've got Ivan Toney.
I have also got Ivan Toney in my list.
Is he 10 for you?
Yeah. So why have you got him in?
Is he your 10th pick?
Yeah.
So we both have Ivan Toney 10th. Yeah, I feel like he's just a really good striker. I don't know. I when I've watched him, he's a very good smart striker. The way he uses his strength and his heading's good. And he's very good at penalties as well, a decent finisher. And the way that he carried Brentford last season, scoring quite a few goals, I thought was very impressive.
Very pivotal.
Exactly, very, very crucial to how Brentford play, and also very crucial to how they stayed up in the Premier League. So yeah, that's the reason I put Ivan Toney 10th. I know a lot of people might say that, as you said in your honourable mentions, there are a few good strikers like Antonio. You could argue are better. But
I'd prefer Ivan Toney.
But I think Ivan Toney is actually a very good striker. Yeah. I'm surprised no one's offered anything for him.
Like Chelsea, why not Chelsea or
I don't United? Know. I don't think he's up to that level, in my opinion. But I feel like Newcastle and other teams should be going after or be all over Ivan Toney. But
he used to play for Newcastle, so he had a solid first season. The Premier got 12 goals, helped them keep them up. He got 31 in the Championship. He got 24 for Peterborough. So he knows where the net is in any level. And he's quick, he's strong,
athletic.
Yeah, he's a bit of a shithouse. That's why he winds up people fantastic at penalties.
It's what you need when you're playing for a team like Brentford.
And 12 goals helped him stay up and got an amazing assist against Man United on Saturday. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like he's still young, 25. I feel like a top club will be. I feel like they'll see how he gets on this season, evaluate him, and then be like, we might go in for him.
I think if he gets above 10 again, I feel like that's when you'll see.
Yeah, definitely.
Newcastle sniffing around him and stuff like that.
So, have you on your 9th pick, Nathan?
I've got Jimenez.
Ooh, I've went for Callum Wilson.
Ah, yes.
So I went for Jimenez.
So I actually think Jimenez is a very good striker. Well, before his injury,
horrible.
He's kind of similar to Toney in a way. He's got he's strong.
He links up well, doesn't he? Jimenez.
His movement's good. He actually does have very good holder play as well, and interplays very well. And I just really like him as a striker. If I was gonna, I just really like him as a player. It's a shame because before his injury, obviously he was pivotal to the Wolves. When he's come back, he hasn't been as good. But when I've still watched him, he's still been very good. You could argue he's not in the top 10, but I think he's very quality.
He'll go my honourable mention.
I'll put him 9th.
First couple of seasons when Wolves were competing for Europe in 8th and 7th, he was really good. But that injury, really hasn't ended.
I still think he's a quality striker.
Yeah, so do I.
But he just needs to start scoring more goals again because Wolves need him to.
Before that injury, he got 4 goals and 10. Last season, got 6 goals and 34. But he got 27 and 55 ones. I do like him as my honourable mention. He he can like hold up well. He scored a great goal against West Ham last season. But yeah, so I went for Callum Wilson. Got 21 goals, 48 for Newcastle, 41 goals in 126 for Bournemouth while they were in the Premier League. And he is quite injury prone, but he's just a solid striker. He has been called up for England. I feel like if he keeps his form up, he is in contention for a place at the Euros.
In the World Cup.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I like Callum Wilson.
I think he's a very lethal striker.
He's kind of underrated, isn't he?
Yeah.
People don't really like. He'll be good leading the line for Newcastle. And his goal against Forest was a fantastic finish.
His pace and finishing is just very good, isn't it?
And when Newcastle see Bruce, he kept them up with them goals. I like him a lot. I feel like he's got more to offer. Hopefully he's not, because he's quite injury prone. He missed a lot of the second half of last season. But yeah, good player. I've won for.
That's his main weakness, I think. So getting into our 8th pick, I've got Scott Wilson. And I agree with everything you just said. But I feel like he just needs to improve his fitness, and then he'll be a quality striker. I could see him getting, when Newcastle get a better team, if he can stay fit for the entire season, you could get over 15.
Yeah, he got 14 100%. For Bournemouth. He was pivotal for when he was at Bournemouth. I went for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I love Dominic Calvert-Lewin. As you know, and this other guy, we always have arguments like every day about Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but I've always defended Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and I always will. Very good looking person too. You know, if I was a girl and I was in his high school, I'd definitely be trying to chat him up and be like, Dominic, I don't know.
It's a bit suspect.
But yeah, I love Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's got his 58 goals for Everton. You've got the winner to keep us up, and he's a bit of injury prone. He got rushed back a lot last season, and even when he only got 5 goals in like 17, and some of them games he shouldn't have been played. He wasn't fit, but then 5 goals were pivotal. Start of the season, we won 4 of our first 5, I think. Got the winner against Crystal Palace, which secured safety, and got the assist. He holed up, slipped it in. To Alex Iwobi, win against small R Dubravka Newcastle fans. But yeah, Calvert-Lewin, he can do everything.
I like Dubravka.
He can score with his left foot, right foot. He can his hold up play, his jump he has. And I really hope he has an injury free season, because he offers something different to most strikers in the Premier. Okay, does he link up well? Sometimes he's not like you like to play. He used to be that person, but not Carlo Ancelotti told him to stay central. And his conversion rate, he got 21 goals under Carlo. He got 15, 16. Right, he's a very good striker, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
I do like.
I'll always defend that lad.
I like Calvert-Lewin, but I just have him just outside the 10. I think you could argue that he's better than Jimenez. I feel like
he just last season he just injured. And
I think I might be thinking a bit of old Jimenez when I put him in my list. Like new Jimenez, he's not as good, but I do like Calvert-Lewin. I think his jumping's incredible. People say he's bottom 3 strikers in the league. I've seen people say that, and I think that's ridiculous.
Actually, it's like the world's most stupidest opinion.
I don't think it's. But I'm not sure if he's good enough for me to put him in my top 10. But I think he's a very good striker. Anyway, I think we should get into our 6th pick now.
It's not 7th.
It's 6th for me, because I had Wilson, and then you had Calvert-Lewin.
There's a 10th, 9th, 8th, and Calvert-Lewin's my 8th, so it's our 7th.
This is weird though, because it's 4. I see. Yeah. Okay, I've got Diogo Jota there.
I completely forgot about Diogo Jota, and I just went for Richarlison because I was just looking at the strikers in the Premier.
I kind of forgot about Richarlison.
I love Richarlison to pieces. Seeing him now for Tottenham, like dead happy, jumping, celebrating, it kind of broke me watching. I was gutted, but
I like Richarlison, but I think of him more as a winger than as a forward.
I prefer a lot of Everton fans prefer him out widely because he gets more involved in that. But I prefer him up front because he's a really good finisher. He defends from the front. He works his bollocks off, and he can score all type of goals. And I really hope the pigeon shines at and blossoms at Tottenham out, because I love that man to pieces.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I didn't pick him, because I feel like he's more of a winger than a number 9. You could say the same about Jota. Jota's plays on the wing. Yeah. But a lot of the times for Liverpool, he plays up front, and his style of play is more of a number 9.
He's a really good finisher, isn't he?
Yeah, very good finisher. Brilliant in the air. It was very surprising. When he joined Liverpool, I was not expecting him to be anything like he is. Because obviously at Wolves, he's more of a tricky winger that would just cut in on his right foot and shoot.
And sometimes a bit inconsistent, but I like them at Wolves a lot.
Yeah, his dribbling's very good. But at Liverpool, he's turned into a deadly marksman. And he sits up there. His hold-up play isn't the best, but his movement and his heading and his pace and dribbling is really effective, and he's been very good for us. Scored a lot of goals. He's got like nearly 1 and 2, I think, for us, which is incredible. For a player who's just coming from Wolves, had a massive impact. So yeah, that's why I've got him. If I put Richarlison, I probably would have Richarlison in this list because I do think he's a good striker. But I didn't think of him, so I haven't.
I probably would have had Jarin because he's kind of similar to Richarlison.
Yeah, quite similar. Yeah.
But
I think Richarlison's got better build-up play. But yeah, apart from that.
I think Jota's probably maybe more skillful. I don't know.
Yeah, he probably is. Jota's more deadly finisher these days and fast.
Right. So above Richarlison, I have Liverpool's new boy Darwin Nunes. And he scored in the Community Shield. I know he got a goal and assist on his debut. I know he got sent off, but he's lively and he'll get his chances and he'll convert it. And last season for Benfica, a resurrection season for Benfica, got 34 goals, got the top goal scorer, got in the team of the year, and player of the year. And he does get a bit meaned about, but I feel like he is built for the Prem. I just think he just needs
Nunes,
half a season maybe to.
Yeah, he just needs against Fulham. He's coming on. He's causing havoc. But in the Palace game, he wasn't really put into the game because we weren't getting balls to him. And then eventually, because of the three at the back, they were playing with Anderson, Guehi, and Ward. Playing that narrow three at the back. It was really isolating him, and that's the main reason why I think he was getting frustrated. And then Anderson was niggling on him all game, and I think that's the reason why. But
I feel like teams will target that, and I'll just be like, we can maybe get him sent off.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's new to the Prem, but I know he's like
lethal marksman though. Lethal in the Champions League when we were playing Benfica. His finishes that I've seen, you don't see many strikers finishing those type of chances. And against Barcelona, he scored an incredible goal. Don't know if you've seen that, Jack, but scored an incredible goal against Barcelona. Scored against Bayern Munich. Scored against Ajax. And he is quality.
It's his first like proper breakout year, that as well.
But I've got him a little bit higher than you. I've got Vardy in that position. I love Jamie Vardy.
See, I have Vardy above him in fifth for me. Jamie Vardy.
Jamie Vardy would be higher a few years ago. Obviously,
he's getting a bit more injuries. He's out for quite a while. But
he was definitely top 3 a few years ago.
It's a great story for Vardy. Like during the Prem when he's 26, he's got like over 100 goals. He won the Premier League with Leicester. And he won the Golden Boot. And I love him. He's a bit of a shithouse.
He is. Yeah.
It's because you don't really get stories like that now. Like, he got released by Sheffield Wednesday. He's working in like a garage. He went to Fleetwood, etc. And like, he took the Prem by storm. And first season literally struggled, but it's crazy with Vardy.
It's an incredible story.
It's poetic, like Leicester's title.
As you said, you don't see many stories like that. It's quite incredible, and that makes his achievement of getting over 100 Premier League goals even better because he came into the league when he was like
26.
26.
Got more Premier League goals than Vardy. No, he is Vardy than Drogba, Ronaldo. He's fantastic.
But Vardy was an incredible striker, but now he's getting older. I feel like he's less effective, but he's still a good striker.
He still got 15 goals last season though.
Still really
even
good.
Though it felt like he never featured for Leicester last season.
So now going into our next position, I reckon.
Do you not want to elaborate why you've got Nunes over Vardy?
Well, I've got Nunes next, and that's what I was going to say. I've got Nunes ahead of Vardy. Mainly just because Nunes, for what I've seen of him, is just a lethal striker. He's young and he's fast, and I just feel like him scoring that many goals for Benfica last season and doing it in the Champions League just puts him ahead. And obviously, I have Liverpool bias, but I think he's going to be an incredible striker for us over the next. Might not do as well this year as people think he might do. He might only get as long as he gets 15 goals, I feel like it's a great start. But then in the next couple of years, as he gets older, more fine-tuned in the Premier League, he's going to score so many goals for us. So yeah, that's why I've got him that high. Who have you got?
We both have this guy in the same place, Gabriel Jesus. We always backed Jesus. Like I don't get why it's Manchester City let Jesus go. The quality he possesses, he's unreal.
We always used to talk about how like people used to underrate him because his movement and his finishing. He always used to score against Liverpool, and he was always a good striker. We used to talk about how
he always used to score against Everton.
If he played every game, he would score so many goals.
Right. I feel like this could hinder City massively because, but it's fantastic for Arsenal, and for Man City, he got 95 goals and 46 assists, and
it's incredible.
It is and he wasn't the star man. But I don't know why. Why do you reckon Pep just didn't play him? Because I know he evolved that centre forward role.
I don't know. I feel like his finishing ability at City, like his conversion rate wasn't the best, and apparently he missed a lot of chances for City. That might be the reason, because I know Pep put him out on the right and seen him more as a winger, which is just strange to me because whenever I've seen him play, his movement inside the box is.
Remember that goal he scored against Liverpool, like the touch behind me, someone got in front.
Yeah, exactly. That's when I seen that goal, I was immediately like, this guy's a quality forward.
He's clever. What's it called? And most recently in an interview, he was saying like he has more belief in him now being up front because he now prefer playing up front than out wide. But I think probably because there's pressure. I feel like he can handle the pressure, and he's a star man at Arsenal. And like the first opening minute against Palace, you could just see this kid is electric.
He definitely has a technical ability.
He's still only like 24, isn't he? So he's got so many years. He could make Arsenal like come leap and bounds to closing the gap, 100%. And even maybe potentially winning the Premier League in a 100%. Couple of years. 2 goals, 2 assists already. Arsenal. He's just gonna. He could be Golden Boot winner.
Yeah, well, that's why I said he could win the. That's why I said Arsenal had the transfer window, or the best transfer window in the Prem, because I just thought that Arsenal's
it's phenomenal.
Like getting Gabriel Jesus, such a good sign, and it could be signed in the summer. And do you think he's gonna be the Golden Boot winner? I don't think so.
It's good potentially though, but I don't think
there's a chance.
I back Kane, you back Salah.
Yeah. So we'll have to find out, but it's a great forward. I've got him in 4th too.
And also I've lacked the striker. Like, I know they had the Aubameyang, but I feel like Jesus is like he's just a humble person.
They just need the number 9 that can consistently score.
Because Aubameyang had that, but the rest of the team was abysmal. But now when the team got better, Aubameyang couldn't carry on.
Aubameyang just became inconsistent for some reason. Very strange. Good forward. Could be going to Chelsea. Quickly, what do you think about Aubameyang going to Chelsea? Do you think that'll be a good sign, or what do you think?
I feel like his Premier League career is over, to be honest. Like, he's, I don't know. I like Aubameyang, but I feel like he's happy at Barca.
I feel like he'd be alright at Chelsea, but like he's just it's just a short term plan. I think Todd Bowley just wants to make statements, so he's going for like these players that aren't gonna. Well, he is going for younger players as well as Casado
Gordon and that American keeper and Carney Chukwuemeka. Who have you got in 3rd place?
Yeah, I've got CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm not sure. Do you have him also in 3rd?
No, I was gonna have him 3rd, but just because it's Ronaldo, like the brand, how quality he's got 18 goals last season, the Prem. But it's hard though, because if United build a team to him, he will strive, but I just don't think he'll be able to suit Ten Hag. But just because of Ronaldo, all the achievements, like all the big moments, he'll take the responsibility. He'll get the goals because he loves being that that man who's just like everyone looks and thinking he's the best.
I feel like
he can still bag 18 goals, 20 goals in the Premier League, gets the chances this season easily because he's clever. He'll just follow in and get a tapping and that. And I'm not calling him a tapping merchant, he's far from it, but he's just clever and the goals he scores, he's just Ronaldo. He believes that he's the best player in the world. So
you can believe you're the best player in the world all you want, but I think that 18 goals, he's just getting to he's just so old now that and he's like 18 goals is good, but is it top 2 Premier League strikers good? I don't think so. I think he's just getting to the stage now where it's still Ronaldo, but he's twilight years, but twilight years getting 18 goals in the Prem in your twilight years is obviously absolutely exceptional. So
I didn't drink my tea. I'm heartbroken.
But Ronaldo, he's just as I said, he's getting to those twilight years, but he's still doing incredibly, but not top 2 for me. You just got to look at players like Haaland who were scoring 40 goals in 42 games. You just got to look and see.
I was going to put Haaland 2nd, but I'm a Ronaldo fanboy, so But I've been going in on Ronaldo recently, but I'm back. But I know why you put Haaland 2nd. I put him 3rd.
Haaland's just a new breed. And
he's an animal, man.
Yeah, and we're going as top 10 Prem strikers. I feel like he's just a better Prem striker. Maybe if Ronaldo was playing at City, he would score way more goals, and then he'd probably be a top 2 because then, obviously,
the chances.
Obviously, he'd have the better season last year. But I've got Ronaldo 3rd and Haaland 2nd. Have you also got so you got Haaland 3rd and Ronaldo 2nd?
So I put Haaland. He's an animal. He's got everything. He's
quick, strong.
The only thing is he's on a counter-attacking team, so we'll be able to see will he be able to handle it and like low blocks like Nunes against Palace. I think he will, because his movement is unreal, and like he's quick, he's strong. Like that goal he scored against West Ham, he just took one touch, buried it past Adeola.
Whenever I first ever seen Haaland, I just knew that he was going to be incredible. Just like his his size and his quickness and his finishing ability, like the way he hits it, like he. Like I don't know, have you seen this goal against PSG where he just smashes it in?
The way the net just ripples.
Like his finishing ability is like some of the best in the world. It's one of the best in the world. I think it might be the best. His one-on-one finishing and his deadly eye for goal is quite incredible. But was in the Bundesliga, so you could add Bundesliga tax. But
I feel like Haaland's just a different breed though.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking too. So that's the reason why
I know Timo Werner, but Timo Werner's like light. He's quite
skinny.
With Haaland is just. And he's just a fucking beast.
Exactly.
Sorry for my language, viewers, but he's a fucking beast.
But yeah, that's just why. Yeah, that's why I've got him so high.
And we both agreed that Harry Kane is the best Premier League striker. Do you think he'll beat the Premier League record?
No.
Neither do I. He's 16 goals away from 200. I feel like he'll get 200 goals in the Premier League. Well, he won't get 200. He'll get 16 goals to achieve the 200 goals.
Oh, you mean if he can beat Alan Shearer's record?
Yeah.
He possibly could do, but it's going to be difficult for him.
He has to say it's Spurs.
Yeah, but he could do, or he could go to, I don't know, United or something. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, he should have gone. Years?
What I love about Kane, he's not just an all-out striker these days. Like, he's not just a tap-in, or he's not just a finisher. He's got everything, and that's what makes him one of the best in my opinion. Like his passing, his eye for goal, his shooting ability, his long shots, literally everything is top tier. And I think that's the reason why I put him above Haaland. Like Haaland's got great finishing, as I said.
He's so young though, Haaland.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But I can't ever see him being like Kane. Kane's like long range passing, an eye for an assist is just second to none. So,
do you reckon that's like the new role for strikers now? You've got to be good with like the play.
Possibly, definitely.
But yeah, Harry Kane, he can score all type of goals though, and like
exactly, yeah.
He's just fun. Like remember, under Mourinho, he was an animal. He got like 54 goal contributions under him. But yeah, I love watching Harry Kane play. He's got everything, as you said, his eye for goal, like that. Last season, that like he's in his own half and he just chips it in from his own half to Son, who buries it against Leeds. You
don't see many strikers doing that. That's why I reckon he's the best.
His movement scored. He got his first goal of the season against Chelsea. Yeah, Harry, he's got everything, and hopefully he'll be the man to captain the England side to bring it home. Yep. I feel like Kane will just stay at Tottenham for the rest of his career now.
Do you think?
Yeah, I feel like Conte will stay there for a couple of seasons. I feel like they're building something, and Kane, he's just phenomenal. Like he is the best finisher in the Premier League.
Do you think?
Yeah, because he can just score any type of goal in any given moment. Like his penalties are quality. Okay, he can't score free kicks, but like if you just look at all of his goals, you just be like, fucking hell. And he turns up. I know people like he didn't turn up a big game last season. He turned up. He got a brace against Arsenal, top 4. It wasn't his best season. He started slow, but I think that's because of the transfer saga and Nuno Espirito Santos being abysmal. But yeah, Harry Kane is my top striker.
Same. But yeah, just to add on, I feel like with Tottenham building, I do feel like Kane might stay there. If they keep developing, I feel like if they become a top team, then Kane won't have a reason to leave. They probably need to win a trophy this season, I'd say. Anyway, Jack, do you want to outro for the people who are listening?
Yeah, so thank you for everyone to listen. If you're listening to us on any streaming devices, please drop a follow on our YouTube channel. It really will mean the world to us. Sorry about that phone.
Just search up the 50-50... if you search up 50-50 Sports on YouTube, the channel will come up.
Yeah, so yeah, thank you for listening. Give us your thoughts on your top 10 strikers in the comments below. And yeah, thank you. Peace.